happy Monday. How's everyone doing today? So I noticed that StreamYard has done a few updates. So first and foremost, sorry, I want to make sure that you guys can see and hear me while I just type in one in the chat. If you guys can see and hear me while I get rid of this little fuzzy thing that's on the side of my screen. I know it's not probably much for some people, but that's going to annoy the heck out of me. So sometimes you don't know if you got to change things around with your green screen until you actually physically go live. So thank you everyone for hopping on while I repair this. I might just turn off the green screen because it may just be the fact that I'm wearing a white shirt and it's affecting my background. So I'm just going to turn off my green screen for right now, and that way you guys can see me without all the fuzziness. Hey doll, I see you in the chat, Nina. Thank you guys so much for hopping on right now. If you're watching live, do me a quick favor and type in #live. If you're watching this on the replay, type in #replay. Thank you everyone for hopping on and tuning in. I have a great conversation for you guys today. A little bit sort of interesting because everybody is just jumping into August. They're like just in general, what I've noticed after, having a business online for many, many years is like we start off the new month, like new month, new me, new goals and things like that. And we get so excited about the new month as if it was January 1st. And you totally should. I'm not telling you guys that you shouldn't be excited that the new month has begun, but you guys know what happens. We start off super excited at the beginning of the month, and then that excitement slowly but surely tires out after the days, weeks go by. But for those of you who are tuning in to me for the first time, my name is Leticia Campbell. I'm your #1 sales and remote business strategist. I help you dominate your sales and systems by transforming your ordinary business into a highly scalable remote organization so that you can accelerate your wealth and freedom. Okay, so like I said, today I'm going to be talking about some of the reasons why I decided not to just jump right heads into August. And I'm going to be showing you guys sort of a little bit of a system that I use. You guys ever heard of SMART goals? Type in me if you guys have ever heard of the word SMART goals. Yeah, shout out to Nina. Thank you for hopping on. Yes. Thank you, Treese, for joining. Thank you, Sasha, for joining. Do me a quick favor, ladies, those of you who are watching live, or even if you're watching this on the replay, go over and share this out and tag me so I can shout you out. Or you can just put in #shared in the comments. So we all have heard of the term SMART goals, which is known as specific, measurable, what is it? Let me just make sure I'm correct here because I have a different meaning of it. It's specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timed. SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timed. And everyone has sort of a different meaning of that word, but I want to go over what my meaning is. Before I get into that, first thing is, this is the reason why I decided not to jump into August, because as you guys know, I talked about this the other day. August represents for me the month of transformation, right? This is the month where I not only decided or envisioned, everybody got that vision thing going around, right? It's amazing too. But I actually took action. I actually physically left my job back on August 11th of 2017. So this month actually marks the 3rd year straight that I've been doing my business online full time. What also makes this a little bit more realistic, because I left my job being 7 months pregnant, and also now I'm a mother of 4 going on 5 children. I live in New York State, so you guys all know it's not cheap to live here, and it's also not cheap to raise a large family. So not only did I leave my job physically, I actually sustained it with my online business. So I'm super pumped about that. So like I said, this month is transformational for me. This month is really what I did this month particularly, and this is going to help you guys out too. So make sure y'all stay to the end. But what I specifically did this month is that I took the word smart goals, and I sort of changed it up a little bit. I started to look at what has been working in my business for the past 3 years, what has not been working. I wanted you guys to type this in the chat. You must look at what's working and what's not working. And an extension of that is, what is it that you are not doing that you could be doing, or probably handing off something to somebody else to do, so that you can generate the sales that you need to generate every single month in your business. So it's about what has been working, what has not been working. And I went back 3 years, because again, 3 years ago I left my job. So I looked at the past 3 years, what has been working in my brand, what has not been working in my brand, what adjustments we need to make for the next 10 years is going to really allow us to, hey Dawn, I see you, sis, really allow us to accelerate and also move forward. So like I mentioned, guys, I want to share with you some of what my meaning, or what I feel that SMART goals is really all about. The S for me represents, okay, we had to look at our sales funnel. So one of the things that we recently did was that we upgraded our ClickFunnels system. I was actually in a meeting earlier today with a gentleman by the name of, I'm sorry if I messed his name up. I think his name was Ryan Bruce. I tagged him on my post earlier, so you guys can go check it out and follow him. So I really we updated our sales funnel system. So not only can we optimize and be able to offer more opportunity, now we'll be able to actually do more things when it comes to tracking, right? When it comes to conversion, when it comes to a lot of things. So that's something that we did just recently. Social media. I actually 100% decided, like in the next couple of weeks, that my social media is going to be taken over by a team. So even a lot of the posts that you guys have seen for the past 2 or 3 days, we call those test posts, and there's been individuals from my team going in my account and actually publishing those posts for me, because one of the things that I committed to for August was making sure that we at least get 3 pieces of content out to the world every day. I physically can't do that. Okay, I'm a mother of 4 kids. I'm 28 weeks some odd pregnant, so I can't sit in my laptop all day every day posting it. Hey Tiffany, I know some of you guys are saying, well, get a post scheduler, but let me tell you guys something about third-party post schedulers. Test that out and do it. You're going to notice that your analytics are going to go down. And the third thing is the systems in place. We're not fully finished on that. Sasha, I'm going to reach out to you in the next couple of weeks on that, but that's something that we're working towards making sure that it's completely streamlined, so that I'm not involved. I think that's, for me, the way my life is going. The ultimate system is a system that doesn't involve Leticia Campbell to be the decision maker, to be the point person. I want to be totally hands off in my business when it comes to the back end stuff. So that's something that, we are working on getting utilized. So if you guys notice, I've been posting a lot about different meetings I'm in, different trainings I'm doing. So make sure you guys are always staying tuned for that. So, and also on a sidebar, I want you guys to type in, do any of you guys type in the chat right now? Type in the number 1 if you feel you need a sales funnel. Like if you feel that having a sales funnel, what a sales funnel is, guys, just to sum it up, I'm not going to go into the whole details of it. What a sales funnel is basically you are taking yourself out of the sales process. So a person goes through, you're sort of taking the action that's normally done that takes you to do it, like going live, you sell like that takes you to do that. Anything in your business that takes you to close that client, close that customer, you're taking a system and you're allowing the system to do it for you, right? That's a way to keep your step out of that process so that you can do other things. So if those of you who are like, listen, I'm really interested in knowing more about or actually getting a sales funnel, type in 1. Type in 2 if you're like, listen, I need help with social media. not just help with social media. You need somebody to actually you should and shouldn't be posting, or actually come up with your content for you. Like the person who's handling my social media, they're under my agency, so it's not somebody that I can refer you to. Is within the Campbell Success Network agency, which I own and operate. And am the CEO and founder of. They actually create my content. They actually have a full calendar. I don't, it's hands off. I don't do anything. I give them some ideas, some talking points. Like I say, hey, I love pictures of laptops. This month, I want to really focus on moms who have more than 3 children who are working from home, that type of content. And they create that for me and they post it. So if you guys like need something like that for your business where you're sort of hands off, and another thing, you're making sure that whatever content goes out there is what your audience needs. Type in the word, type in 2 if that's something that you need. Type in 3 if you're like, listen, I want to sort of do the same thing that Leticia's doing and systemize my business, because you may be a mother of 3+ kids, even if you're a mother of 1 child, and you want to really love to do, whether it's be spending more time with your family, writing your next book, or looking into other business ventures. But you can't do that because you are locked to your business, meaning that if you were to step away for a month, you're not going to make no money. Type in 3 if that's something you need as far as assistance. All right. So here's the next thing, guys. The next thing is, when it comes to what I mean, that what I feel that SMART goals is all about, is the M is, as always, measurable. You want to make sure whatever goal you set, whatever goal we set for this month in my business, want to make sure that we actually accomplish those goals. Can it actually physically happen? And if we can't accomplish everything, that means I need to hire somebody or work with somebody to actually delegate some stuff to, and say, hey, I need to hand this off to somebody else so that we can get everything done. Now, ABT is like my favorite word right now. It really, really is. If you guys don't know what ABT is, it's always be testing. We test like crazy. This week, we're actually testing 2 different email autoresponder service. That's one thing I don't. One of the things I don't always refer to my clients. Sometimes asks me, Leticia, Coach, which service should I use? I don't ask that. I always say test some things out for your business, and then whatever's working the best, you use that, right? And sometimes you got to retest things over and over and over again. Maybe now one particular software, one particular system is working for you now, but later on it may not be something that's compatible or workable for your business. So you have to be flexible with switching, which is another one of the reasons why we upgraded our ClickFunnels, is because that's something that we had to do. Was like we had no choice. We have so much clients now that expanding that system is going to be huge beneficial for us for the rest of the year. But ABT is always be testing. I did a training. When was it? Was it last week? Last week I did a training I taught my clients in my training last Monday on how to create a sales copy. Type in 4 if you need help creating a sales copy, right? And I'll reach out to you to see how you can get that replay for that training. But I did that training for my clients, and what I talked about is, when it comes to a sales copy, you gotta always be testing these copies, right? So one thing about sales copy is that, yeah, you can hire a team that's going to create your copy, but what if that copy doesn't work? That means you got to pay them again to do another copy, or what most of us do is that we internalize everything. We're like, oh my God, my offer sucks because nobody bought my offer. But it has nothing to do with what you're offering, because if it's what somebody needs, wants, and have to have, hell yeah, they need to buy it. But maybe it's your copy that sucked. Maybe it's the wording that you use, the headline, and things like that. So I gave away my complete sales copy blueprint and actually taught step by step. Like, y'all know I'm not that type of coach that does listen shops. Like, I get you guys to actually do the work for yourself, because you should always be ABT every single day. ABT test, A and B test your emails, A and B test your funnels, ads, things like that. You should always be testing until you find something that is converting and that works, right? So that's very important. That's something that we're going to be doing throughout this whole entire month, like crazy. A for me stands for being accountable. Not see, we always like, I feel like we all are accountable for our businesses. This is whether how many of you guys, if you're a course creator, type in the word course creator in the chat. If you are a service provider, hey Crystal, if you're a service provider, type in the word service provider in the chat. If you're a network marketer or MLMer, or maybe you're in direct sales, type that in the chat. I want to get an idea of who is in the room today. Hey Barbara, how are you? So when it comes to scaling your business, you guys know that's what I do. I'm the number one sales and remote business strategist. One of the things that's about scalability is that you don't have to be accountable for everything in your business. When you have to say, I need to create a remote business. Type this in the chat. I need to create a remote business. That needs to be the goal for you guys from now all the way to the end of the year. I need to create a remote business. What is a remote business? A remote business means that you're creating a brand, a company, a service, a empire that does not require you to run it, right? And it's super easy to scale that. But what the biggest thing that you guys must understand is that you gotta, whenever you're writing a task down on your list, you gotta put a dash next to that and say, well, who's gonna do this task? If you're writing down, hey, some of y'all said I need sales funnels, okay? I know the first thing some of y'all are going to do, you're going to go on YouTube or you're going to go on the internet and say, well, how do I create a funnel? No, you need to write down, I need a sales funnel, dash, who's going to do that sales funnel for me, right? I need to build up my social media, dash, who's going to do that for me? I need to build systems, dash, who's going to do that for me? And when you're writing out a dash, the next column needs to be names. So you got one column where you have all these things on your to-do list, and the next column needs to be who's going to do this. You should not be doing every single thing in your business. Obviously, going live you have to do, but you can even remote that with videos, pre-recorded videos, uploaded onto Restream. Bam, you're live, right? None of y'all have any of y'all ever met in person? You ever went into Target, right? And you ever met the owner of Target? Some of y'all shop on Amazon practically every single month. Some of y'all are paying $14.99 a month. Yes, $14.99 a month for Amazon, maybe $12.99 or $14.99, depending on if you have the Amazon movie feature, right? Some of y'all are paying under $20 a month for Amazon. Have you met the CEO and founder of Amazon yet? I'll wait. Hey, Kiki, how are you, love? So some of you guys are paying for all these different services and features. You're paying for Netflix. Have the owner of Netflix ever knocked on your door? Right? So the people, the CEO, see, one of the main things I teach you guys is actually how to be a real CEO of your course creation business, of your service-based business, of your network marketing business. I get you guys to actually position yourself at the top where you should be, where you're supposed to be. Right? So with that said, now you got to scale your to-do list. Somebody type in the comments, I must scale my to-do list. By how do you scale it? By saying, who is going to do this? Who is going to do that? I'm so glad, Kiki. I'm so glad all is well. Absolutely. Are you guys getting this so far? Type in me, or type in, if I touched a nerve, you guys know I'm a nerve toucher here. Type in the word ouch in the comments. If I feel like, ooh, girl, she touched a nerve here. Yes, you must scale your to-do list. That's one way of having a scalable accountability process in your business, is by you saying, no, I don't have to be accountable for every single thing. What you should be doing is managing it. Right? Managing, or another thing I call monitor. Right? Like y'all have children, and when your children are playing, you're actually not really playing with them. You're just managing, monitoring them to make sure they ain't punching themselves in the face, right? Like my 2-year-old, we call her Baby V. She loves to go in the bathroom and turn on the faucet and play with the water. And yes, that's all well and good. It's good, you know, she likes her hygiene, washing her hands, but she gets water everywhere. And literally there are times where I will walk in the bathroom, you know, because we have those marble floors, and I almost busted my behind, right? Because there's water everywhere, right? But anywho, it's like monitoring, right? So you give somebody else the accountability to get that whatever that task done, and you just, you know, monitor whether it's once a week or once a month, however much you want to do it, right? R stands for realistic, right? Which I always say, being realistic about your business is knowing and understanding that you cannot do it by yourself. You know, the solopreneur age is about to be totally diminished, because your business cannot survive if you are the DIY type of girl. If you are the DIY type of CEO, if you're the DIY type of course curator, if you're the DIY type of service provider, if you are the DIY type of network marketer, you're going to notice that even one of my clients mentioned this. Her name is Jean. You're chasing the cat. How many of y'all are cat chasers? Be honest. How many of you guys are cat chasers? You are out there chasing the cat. You're posting alone on social media, you're just randomly posting, or you're just out there running and operating every aspect of your business by your own, to the marketing, to the closing, to the content creation, to the product creation, to everything by yourself, right? Like what Kiki said, you're 100% hands-on. So if you are hands-on in your business, that means that you are chasing the cat, right? And y'all know, when you're chasing the cat, it's hard to catch a cat when you're chasing it, right? It's hard to chase a cat. It's bigger than outsourcing, though. It's bigger than that, Kiki. What I do is a totally different extension from outsourcing. A lot of times when people outsource, they're just basically throwing their money out there. What I do is take every system in your business and actually systemize it and make your business your remote business. That's what it is. A lot of people outsource 1%, maybe outsource 2% of stuff, but when you really look at the numbers and see whether or not you're converting, it really doesn't add up to what you're actually giving someone. So if you are hands-on, you're chasing the cat instead of allowing the cat to chase you. Hey, I have what you need, right? Or I can solve your problem, or I am the solution to whatever pain that you're going through. Now you're having the cat chase yourself, right? And guys, let me tell you guys, I'm just going to be solely transparent. I posted about this the other day, right? I wish somebody taught me this 10 years ago. You guys not know, over 10 years ago, that's when I launched my business. And I wish I had a coach, a mentor, somebody to say, Leticia, let's first systemize first. So that way you are not the one running, operating, and just like Kiki said, hands-on in your business, right? Welcome, new viewer. Happy to see you on. Yes. So the last thing is, obviously, you guys know when you're doing SMART goals, the T represents time. I say the T for me represents transformational. Everything that you're doing in your business, is it actually transforming your life? Everything that you're doing in your business, is it actually transforming your customers and clients' lives? It took me, and Kiki, you're going to love this, it took me a long time to stop being stubborn into thinking that I can't get help. Or it took me a long time to stop being stubborn into thinking that if I don't do it, then it's not going to be done right. Or I used to be the person to say, well, I can't afford help, right? I can't afford it. So you know what? I'm going to get out there. I'm going to chase that cat and try to make every single sale, every single dollar by myself. Like I said, guys, y'all going to Target, you don't see the CEO and founder of Target behind the cash register, right? Whatever you buy on Amazon, you don't, the person on Amazon, the CEO and founder of Amazon, he's not delivering packages. Okay? So you got to look back and say, wait a minute. And Amazon now is trending out, I think this year, they're going to close out at over $1 trillion, guys. I was just listening to a guy that I follow all the time. He does a lot with the stock market and Forex. $1 trillion. And just imagine, guys, let me tell you something that's big about the CEO and founder of Amazon. He started off with a bigger vision in mind. How many of y'all want to start creating that for your business? Like, you want to start off with that bigger vision in mind. He started off with that to now, even without the COVID and everything that's going on, in the world, I know for a fact he was still been trending at almost $1 trillion this year, right? That's major. So listen, this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. So later on today, around 8 o'clock, 8-ish Eastern, I'm going to be doing a special series. I'm starting off my Quick Chronicles series. How many of y'all want to learn more about that? Type in me in the chat if you want to learn more about my Quick Chronicles series. And I apologize I didn't put the link up. I'm going to put the link. Those of y'all who are watching on Facebook, I know I'm streaming on YouTube and on Periscope right now, but I want y'all to want to know if you guys want to know about my Quick Chronicles series. This is a free series that I'm doing. I'm not doing it here on my my public pages, because really inside of my Facebook group community, I share exclusive content. I share exclusive content exclusively inside the community. I have a full community of well over 100 members here on Facebook. And as you guys know, about 3 years ago, I left my corporate job and never looked back. Throughout everything that has been going on in the world for the past 3 years, right? That's a huge accomplishment. Me living in the great state of New York and me being a mother of 4.5 children, that's huge. That is huge, right? Huge, because you guys know one income in living here in New York doesn't work. So that's huge. So that's the link. Those of y'all who are watching on Facebook, those of y'all who are watching on YouTube and Instagram, hey guys, I'm sorry, YouTube and Periscope, just go on Facebook and type in Success Spotlight Talk Show. Type that in and you'll be able to join my group. So later today, I'm going to be starting off and kicking off my Quick Chronicles. And some of my clients throughout the week are going to be special guests. I have clients who have also quit their jobs for good. And they're going to be, some of them are going to be guests on the show later this week. But today I'm going to start and kick off the series. I put the link here in the chat. I'm going to pin it to the group for those of y'all on Facebook. I encourage you to join the group. Just heads up, guys. When you click the join button in the group, you got to make sure you answer those 3 questions, or else my virtual assistant, Therese, if you're on here, put up some emojis. She is not going to let you in a group. So even though I have a Facebook group, I don't manage that group. I just pop up live and post in there for time to time. But I do have a amazing group admin that has been managing that group for a couple of years. Literally yesterday, I'm going to tell y'all a story. She's more than just the admin. She's a doorkeeper. She's amazing. Literally yesterday, somebody tried to join the group and she was like, Coach, this person looks suspicious. Their profile looks suspicious. So we actually went in and looked at the person's profile and we declined. Even though they did answer all the questions, they answered the questions right. We do look at you guys' profiles to see whether or not you are compatible. So that my group is a controlled space, but it's a great space to hang out for those of you who are looking to grow and scale your business through generating more sales and creating a remote brand or business. So I hope you guys got value from watching this. All right. If you guys happen to have any questions, type in below. I will also be answering questions tonight, guys. So if you happen to join my group, I'm going to be kicking off my Quick Chronicles series. I believe it's going to be around 8 or 8:30. 8 or 8:30. Go in the group. The event is all put up there already. But I'm going to be answering questions live too. So definitely, it's not going to be a listen shop. So if you need help with a plan, a strategy, a process, or whatever to get you to your quick date, definitely come tonight and I'll be on there to answer. All right, guys. So thank y'all so much for watching. As always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to, yes, Therese just post. You better answer those questions, okay? Because Therese on here, she's not going to let you in if you don't answer those questions. So again, guys, as always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design the life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time. Bye, guys.
Leticia, Flab to Fab Mama. I help busy and postpartum moms transform from baby flab to mama fab by helping them regain their mental and physical pre-pregnancy body with my knowledge and experience through pregnancy weight gain and weight loss. And my mission is to help you all become beautiful, sexy, and confident in your own skin. And Leticia had helped me with direction in my business, and she has made me feel completely confident. She's helped me get out of my own self-thinking. Before, I used to feel like I couldn't do this. There's no way. I didn't believe in my own dream, and she's given me hope, and she's given me structure, and she's gave me great direction and leadership. And I am just totally confident, and I'm ready to rock this.
Hello, hello, hello. I just have to share my experience with Leticia Campbell with Campbell Success Network. I am Dr. Ray. I'm your board certified acute care physician and CEO founder of Better Health with Dr. Ray. I help boss babes and working moms win their own personal microbiome wars so that they can have feel-good energy every day. I help my clients in the Sunshine Crew help craft their own unique nutritional support plan so that they can have an indomitable zest for a truly beautiful life. I just have to say that since working with Coach Campbell, as I like to call her, has been a truly phenomenal experience. This is why. She trains us that you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be present in your business. And often the excuses that we use to hold ourselves back from building that true empire that we want from our businesses is really a matter of having the sales success strategy that she is an absolute pro with. So you don't want to lose out. You want to get into her coaching program immediately because your business is losing until you get with Coach Campbell. And let me tell you, what I have felt since starting with Coach Campbell is the fact that I feel confident, I feel empowered, I'm knowledgeable. She is very accessible as a coach. She is very available. And more importantly, she's a huge cheerleader of her clients. And I really haven't found that in any experiences previously. So you don't want to miss out, and you definitely want to get inside her coaching program as soon as possible.